Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm 25 here. This is a tutorial video on how to pack a punch on Malibu Drive, a custom map in zombies. So let's first start off by opening that door, and let me just kind of explain a bit. By the way, the test rack is right there, and if there's stones around the map, and you don't know how to charge them up, well, this will show you how. So just, yeah. Anyways, open this door as you're gonna get out of the spawn, and keep going right, and you'll find the first computer so you can activate Jarvis. Now, activating Jarvis does not exactly have to do with anything that much Easter egg related, but now we're gonna go and get Thor's hammer. So go to the Best Western store and go to the 4th floor. So just think of Thor, 4 letters in his name, 4th floor. So then check the rooms, and it'll be inside of one of the rooms, bathroom's toilet. So as you can see, I'm gonna pick it up right there, and Thor and Vision can be able to pick this up. So yeah, just so you know that. And up here on top, all the way until you get to the top of the Best Western store, you will see that there is the pack-a-punch. But open up that door, it's for a pizzeria, I think that's what it is. And so yeah, as you can see, I go all the way to the top, and we already find our first stone. So Spider-Man has to, or you just have to open the door, and you can shock that over there. So it took me a bit of time until the whole conversation ended, and then it said this type of power can work when you shock it, but it didn't exactly work with Thor's hammer. So anyways, we can go ahead and get Hawkeye's bow, which is right here, and only Hawkeye can get it. So go and become Hawkeye. As you can see, I become him right here, and go all the way over back to the store, pick that up, and you have 3 different types of arrows that you can go to. You have normal spearhead arrows, as I have there, then explosive, and then finally you have electric arrows. So it might take you a bit of time to try and shoot it, because there's no exact like crosshair that'll make sure you get it right. Just kind of play around with it, and as you can see there, it worked, and then it kind of floated up. So that's the first stone, and then now we're gonna go ahead to the second stone, and there's a total of 4 of them. So for this part, this is just how to unlock Bruce Banner. So if you want to unlock Bruce Banner, become Hulk, become Bruce Banner, and go all the way to Tony Stark's house. Open up this door here, and then head into the first door. Do not go underground, because that's just to get Iron Man's suits and stuff like that. So when you get in here, go all the way straight until you see this kind of bar. So there's these 6 perks, and you need to hold F on them, or X if you're using your controller. And if you do it in the right order, as it says there on the screen, you see that little container, there's the green juice like going up. So as soon as you get it in the right order, I don't know if it's the same every single time, but you will get this mean juice, and yeah, you're just gonna become the Hulk. And yeah, you can use the Hulk, and you have to use the Hulk if you want to get Captain America's shield. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead, and you can also revive people with the Hulk, which is pretty cool. So then go to this door, which is the first on the left, and open that up. And then here's where you're gonna find another computer. So it's inside of Tony Stark's bedroom where Cheese Cube Unlimited ended, and yeah, just activate it there. So that'll be 2 out of 5. Now, instead of just going to Tony Stark's, let's make a right, and then we're gonna end up here. So right here, you can go all the way down, and it'll lead you to the beach. In the beach, there is Captain America's shield stuck in the mountain. So just use your clap fling like you see there with Hulk, and you can now pick it up. So, and here is another computer. It's the 3rd one that we found. So yeah, and then there's a stone right here. It's called the Time Stone, and this one's pretty hard because it takes about, let's say, 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes, and you have to stay very close to the thing for it to work. So as you see there, it said crud, someone else or myself is not close enough. So you have to stay very close to it. You see, I'm just speeding up the whole process. So yeah, it took about 1.5 to 2 minutes, and the best thing is to probably just like, start a round, end it, and then have the beginning of the round kind of carry over the time. So like, I don't know, just try and play around with it, because it might take you a while, and it might be pretty hard. Get some people who are really good to use when you're in tight situations. Like Hulk was really good right here. So as you can see, right as I leave, the stone actually worked, and we were able to do that one. So that was probably the hardest one. And then, okay, so now is another stone. This is the third one we're gonna do, and this one can get a bit tricky. Make sure that you have good weapons or a good ability to use. So then you have to get a napalm zombie and just fill up the stone with one of his souls. So as you can see there, I kill it, and then the stone is flying up. You know, game over for that. And that was the third stone there. Now we're gonna head on over to where the Pack-a-Punch is. As you can see, we filled 3 stones. And yeah, that's pretty much that part. So there's another stone. Okay, when you go back to where Hawkeye's bow is, and you go upstairs instead of just going to where the bow is. By the way, there's a Easter egg. That's the Batmobile right there. And there are a few Batarangs around the map. I don't know why. Maybe there is hints for a DC map too, so it's not just Avengers. But as you can see, there's a purple stone there. And yeah, so just so you know, if you want to become Iron Man, you can come right over here. You can pick up his suit, and yeah, you got a suit there. So then that's pretty much it for Iron Man. You can choose whichever one you want, and some are declassified because you can only choose them once you activate Jarvis. So here is the 4th computer. Yeah, I hope I got that right. It's at the gas station where the Advanced Warfare sign is. Go all the way to the corner gas station outside, and there it is. And here is another one in the police department, in front of where you get Hawkeye's bow, is another one there. So yeah, those are all 5. And then you can now initiate Jarvis, which I'm about to do. You go back underground and you just activate it in that black circle in the middle there. And as you can see, you can use Tony's cell phone, because now you have I guess reception or some crap like that, and you can choose whichever one you want. So now we became Thor, because the purple stone requires zombie souls with electricity, or maybe it just needs electricity. As you can see there, the sparks kept moving around that object. So look, you see it electrifies the zombies and the stone. So this one was actually really hard. Make sure that you have a teammate if you're doing this solo and you actually beat it and you're badass, because this is really hard. As you can see, I failed here because I got really excited that we filled the last one. It was me and Boyd MZ, and he got to pick me up, and then we got out of here. We got extremely lucky in this part. I pull out my hammer and we got a kaboom, or a nuke, you know, whatever you want to call it. So that is the ending practically, as you go all the way to the top of the Best Western store thing. No, you just go all the way to like floor 6, and there it is. So here's an Easter egg also. Thor says he cannot upgrade his hammer yet, so that means you were able to upgrade it. But you can use it as a Pack-a-Punch machine in the meantime for your normal weapons. And I will try and come up with different Easter eggs. I don't know, I'm in the thought process, and I want to do this as fast as I can. And because you know, Darius and Draka is coming out, and I just want to make sure that we find a lot of stuff from Malibu Drive, or else it's gonna kind of be forgotten. And then there's a few Easter eggs that I wanted to kind of point out like that. As you can see, it's just a couple of computers. I don't know exactly what to do with them. And there was another one, I think in this location that I'm about to show you. Oh, okay, no, this was just a clutch. And this was just a glitch. When you go down as Bruce Banner and you drink the serum, you become the Hulk. And then, as you can see, my friend Boyd MC came and he picked me back up. You know, he revived me. And then something really interesting happened. So I'm protecting him here. He was able to pick me up, and then there, I have Mean Juice. So I'm Hulk and I have Mean Juice. Now the cool thing is that the animation used, like, I'm doing the Mean Juice animation, yet the thunderclap is still working. Okay, so just look at this. It's pretty cool. And I drink it again, and then it pushes them all away. So yeah, just so you guys know, it's it doesn't actually affect you because I transformed back into Bruce Banner, and then the what do you call it? The glitch eventually fixed. As you can see, look right here. Hold F, and you will start to calm down. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down if I should do more tutorials like this. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, I don't care. Say something, and if you didn't, I'll try to improve it in any way. Maybe organize it a bit more. I know that this isn't the most organized of all the tutorial that of the 2 tutorials that I made, because I've only made 2 so far, and I want to make a bit more. So yeah. Anyways, I'll shut up for now because I've talked for about like 10 minutes, and yeah, hopefully this helped you, and hopefully you enjoyed. So check out my other videos. I'll put Void MC's link in the description. All credit goes to me and him for finding all this cool stuff, and we practically got no help from everyone else, which is pretty cool. I mean, this is a custom map, and it's hard to find Easter eggs on custom maps, and yeah. So we got here. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you in my next video very soon.